Now from Progressive Field here in Cleveland, MLB The Show has Thursday night baseball. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Kansas City Royals and the Cleveland Indians. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Brantley is there, and it's a first pitch out to start the ball game. Into the box, Gerard Dyson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
Wow. I wonder if that's how tight the strike zone is going to be called tonight. That looked to catch an awful lot of the plate.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Pulled toward right center field. Almonte has it in his tracks, and he makes the catch for the second out. Steve Pearce gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
And for a starter, he has one of the better fastballs you're going to see. That one at 95.
Bauer into his motion. 1-2 on its way. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Rajai Davis comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Davis was retired, and there's one away.
Second.
Digging in, Abraham Almonte. They'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is his power side from the left side. He's got quite a bit more pop in that bat, hitting left-handed.
Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Kane going back, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
Batting third, the shortstop, Francisco.
So it's a solo shot to dead center as the Tribe move out in front 1-0. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Josh Donaldson gets his first opportunity now, trying to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Eric Hosmer, and they'll need him to get something going here.
First baseman number 35, Eric Hosmer.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away. Standing in, Salvador Perez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
Salvador Perez is a multiple Gold Glove winner behind the plate, including in 2015, but he can definitely do some damage with the bat as well.
Almonte is there, 2 down. Alex Gordon into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going.
Alex Gordon.
And that misses inside, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Taken high and deep to right. Almonte looking up. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run.
Batting 7th, third baseman number 8, Mike Musa.
So a solo shot that time for Alex Gordon. And with it, the Royals are back to even at 1 apiece. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks. Michael Brantley will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second.
Michael Brantley.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. High and deep to straightaway right. Ranging back is Dyson at the track. The wall. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run.
Batting 6th, first baseman Adam Lynn.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Tribe take a 2-1 lead. There to pull it in is Hosmer, and there's your first out. DJ LeMahieu digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning.
LeMahieu.
Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. That evens it up 1-1. Ventura gets the sign. 1-1 pitch on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Dyson on the run, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Yonder Alonso stands in for his first plate appearance of the new year.
Yonder Alonso
starts him out with a curveball high, 1-0.
He's got to start finding ways to throw that curveball for strikes, because if he doesn't, guys will keep taking it and wait for the fastball.
And there to take it in is Gordon for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Yan Gomes, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game, because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Logan Forsythe is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Second baseman Logan Forsythe.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Bauer sets his sights. Here's the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Grounded to short. Lindor comes up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So 1 gone for the shortstop, Alcides Escobar. And a high strike there, 0-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Hit down the third base line. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Lorenzo Cain will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Davis on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Rajay Davis will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
They fooled him at the changeup in his last at-bat. I got to believe you go after him again with that changeup.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Drilled to first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer. The tag, and he is out. Abraham Almonte stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
Kane has a read on it. 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Francisco Lindor. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Lindor.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And Gordon will make the catch to retire the side. Gerard Dyson is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
How about it?
At the plate, Steve Pearce. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. I wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Josh Donaldson is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Left fielder number 23, Michael.
It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson, and it gives the Indians a 3-1 lead. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
Nice play.
First baseman.
Adam Lind in now, hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Ventura's ready. Here's the 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution here.
Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. Bouncer down the line. Hosmer has it. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Digging in for his second at-bat, DJ LeMahieu. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Here's the ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Salvador Perez heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Bauer's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Davis giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down. And he will make it there as he slides in safely with a double. Alex Gordon will see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball one.
The 2015 regular season was a tough one for Alex Gordon due to those injuries, but he came back strong to contribute in the playoffs to help the Royals bring that World Series championship home.
2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. And thinking back to that Royals World Series title in 2015, there were so many contributors.
And I think that's what Alex Gordon and his teammates really understand completely. If everyone just does their job, you don't need any one player to be superhuman. Really, it's a team sport, and they exemplify exactly that.
One there. On to first, and Moustakas is hit into a double play. Stepping into the box, Logan Forsythe. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And this one is past him, and that could be a run. It is. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Yonder Alonso comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Designated hitter, Yonder Alonso.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gordon moves over, 1 away. Yan Gomes is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, they got him on a breaking ball, so now we'll see if they try to put him away with soft stuff again if they get that chance.
Escobar fields it cleanly. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
Now batting,
Rajay Davis will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Out in front of it, strike 1. Tap foul at home plate. Ready with the 0-2. Another one sent foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Alcides Escobar, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Alcides Escobar.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
You know, looking back at Escobar's production in the 2015 ALCS, it's a pretty good reason he was named MVP of that series. He hit a blistering .478. That's called carrying a ball club.
And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Yeah, and then in Game 1 of the World Series, he hit the inside-the-park home run off Matt Harvey, the first inside-the-park homer in the World Series since 1929.
That was pretty cool, but all in all, Escobar finished the 2015 postseason with a .329 average, 9 RBIs. He was definitely a huge factor in the Royals' run to the championship.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And Kane continued that hot play in the ALCS against the Orioles, hitting over .500 on his way to securing the ALCS MVP award.
Yeah, and he had a very solid performance in the 2014 World Series, too. He was definitely one of the reasons why that series went a full 7 games.
Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Gerard Dyson will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Not in time as he steals second. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So striding in, Steve Pearce, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 2-0 now. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Oh, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Eric Hosmer is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly by Lind to second for 1. On to first, but not in time. He beats it out to keep the inning alive, and the run is in to score.
Number 13,
Salvador Perez stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. To short, hit hard. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Abraham Almonte strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kane shading to his right. 1 out. Francisco Lindor will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay.
Escobar dives. What a stop. Safe.
Oh, love the effort, though.
A great effort comes up short, and now the potential lead run is on base at first. Ventura sets. Here's the first pitch. Josh Donaldson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Michael Brantley steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Here's a look over to first. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And no throw as he'll just hang on to it. Alex Gordon steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Mike Moustakas will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips. Now a ball hit hard towards center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. Logan Forsythe will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? LeMahieu. On to Lind. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Michael Brantley steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Brantley will take the turn and head for second now. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Adam Lind digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Now a pitch popped up. Should be enough room for Perez behind the plate. And he's set down, 1 away. DJ LeMahieu steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Now a curveball missing up and in here. It's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Dyson is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Yonder Alonso will stand in. He flew out his last time. Action in that KC pen now as the right-hander's begun to loosen up. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now a ball lined into left field. It's a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th. Yan Gomes steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone...
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
And now 3-2, 2 out.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that is. Leading off the inning, Alcides Escobar. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late. So they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Liner towards second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Center fielder
Lorenzo Cain gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. High fly ball out to deep right field. Almonte going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll round it and try for third. And he'll make it to third safely, so your tying run is 90 feet away with only 1 gone. Trying to hold the lead, Gerard Dyson comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, be careful not to airmail that thing over your catcher's head. You got to make sure you don't overthrow it.
Brantley is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied.
designated hitter, Steve Pierce.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. 1-1.
Counts 1-1.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Bauer gets the sign. Here comes the pitch. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Hit high and deep to left field. Brantley going back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Rajay Davis digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Forsythe is there for it. Makes the play. 1 away. Abraham Almonte strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Into the seats. 0-1. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. Lifted in the air to center field. Cain is after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Now in the box, Francisco Lindor, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Grounded up the first baseline, and this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. Hot shot down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. And here's a ball hit in the air. Moustakas into shallow left, and that ends the inning. Eric Hosmer stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Kyle Crockett will enter now to start the 9th inning, as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. ground ball right side. Lind has it. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Salvador Perez strides in, grounded out his last time through. This pitch is popped up. Should be room for Gomes behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Alex Gordon steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Hit hard towards second. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Mike Moustakas strides to the plate with 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run over at first base. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. Logan Forsythe stands in trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Zach McAllister will be summoned here as he'll try to get the final out to keep this. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
But the catcher will simply apply the tag as the batter hadn't got. Josh Donaldson gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th.
Third baseman, Josh.
This is skied out to deep center field. Kane is there. He's got it 1 away. Michael Brantley ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Brantley will take the turn and head for second now. The relay, and he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only 1 away. So coming to the plate, Adam Lind, as he'll look to get the ball into the. Chris Young will be called upon to get the final 2 outs here and hopefully send this one into extra innings. Lined into left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Now a long throw home. And the Indians walk off as winners. And guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, Michael Brantley. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
And you have to feel good for that guy right there. The games finally count, and he comes out on opening day and turns in a great performance.